Hello there and welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. This will be the last run stream for the story. It's just really quick here. Well, kinda. I mean the final stage section of the game is not exactly a maze. Wait, one moment. Let me just 400. Don't care.
Demons everywhere. What the hell happened?
Again, wrong button. Yay!
Last man standing.
Whoa, hello there. Yep. Oh yeah, Thornberry time. Let's move back a bit. Oh, what happened? I thought I heard like a jet flying. Hi, hey there. Been a while. How you doing? Funny thing about this is the fact that the shield is actually the best way to get rid of to beat Thornberries. Umbra, why don't you help me? Or you just because the window time for the counter attack is small, so you just got to be attentive. Wait, isn't there one more here? Life drain. So yeah, I'm at here chapter 14. This is going to be quite quick, so I'm actually looking around to see what's there to pick up, because I actually didn't know that you cannot come back out. All I need to do is point and they explode. This is a truly very powerful emo lantern. Mega Phoenix, is there a way out? Nope. We trash everything but the windows. Impressive. I'm too powerful. This is truly disappointing. Okay, you know what? I do know there is a more powerful guy around. Okay, you know what? Let me just... Okay, seriously, they have to do something about this. But first, let me check the map. That's it. Okay. Nah, not really. Damn it! I wanted to see them grow skinny. Can I go fishing? I doubt it. Power EX. Hello there. Okay, I've drained it a bit. Let's see how it looks like. Whoa. So one of the effects of the ring is when you drain, right? They will kind of like lose their form a bit. And then they'll explode. High seas. I really like this in the fact that it's like really rough. As I said, I think for a lot of people, including myself, it's really unfortunate that we can't come out here and explore, how the world has been. Yeah, depending on the type of monster, not all of them, mind you, that can be shrunk down. For example, the collectobus and most bosses, they will not shrink. Okay, wait, let me just double confirm because I want to check something out. Here is next band is on. Always have to check that just in case. I'm eating canned food. Where the heck did I get canned food? So I will need to go up. So there is a monster coming up here which is super annoying. But it is also the same type which you will face at the very last... Hey cool, the Master Thornberry is in here. You will face this monster as the final... what do you call it? Monster hunt? Now, you know what? That's quite disturbing. That's dangerous. Yeah, meet Master Yoda. Okay, you know what? We will do this. That's the crit. Previously, before the patch, it will not crit. Oh boy. Wow, look at the hair. What's going on here? I got petrified, by the way. So this guy's a multi-striker, so you know, this is like, whoa! Not good. Summons up, but I'm not going to use it. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do against a guy like this because this guy is really painful. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. You know what, I'll use a Phoenix down. I can't, huh? Okay, then Elixir then. Almost down. Oh, that sucked. So yeah, there is this one section, as I said, you know, but the thing is, if I'm surprised there was yeah, actually, yeah, way past its expiration date. But doing this right is a very good way to get your gemstones for your car, your ores, you know. What was I saying? There's actually an enemy here which I will be killing, and if anything, this is the one you want to waste your summon on. Fingers crossed that I'm going the right way. Yeah, it's here. So as you can see, it's in this tunnel, and it's the walls. Damn, that was painful.
Yes.
So this is a very cheap way to do it. To use the ring. The ring is too OP, to be honest. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh shit. Come on. I just need to go out of stasis for and get my my MP back. So a lot of people thinks that this guy, there is a really rare drop. It's actually not from this guy, it's actually from the time hunt. Okay. So yeah, this is just a sampler. This is of course a weaker version of that, and that's actually a puzzle. So we will use the summon here and see who we get. Ramwa. Just in case if you didn't know, his staff is actually Ixion. Not too bad. That's a lot of HP at the end of the day. Oh. Ah, there it is. In here, he's not hard at all. Warp point. So that's where the warp point is. Let's see if I can drain him. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about the camera angle. It doesn't seem to be shrinking, so I don't think it will work. Where are you? Let's just refresh. Oh, he does come up. That's good. I was hoping not to cheese him as much. Okay, I just have to make sure that I do not, you know, go out of the zone. this is still much more fun and challenging. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything to break off it, you know. Are you seriously just gonna not do much except that? Then I'll keep sniping you. Up, it finally moved. Okay. There you are. It looks kind of like a dragon. I wonder if this is a reuse asset. Just aiming this part is just because of laziness, you know. It will, aiming other parts will deal higher damage, but you know. This part, I'm just holding down the buttons. Come on.
Not good.
Oh, okay. That hit me. Yep, it doesn't seem to be losing any of its size. That's unfortunate. Elixir.
Not yet.
That was what I was looking for. Come on. Ah. It's almost now, it's level 84, so yeah, it does take a bit of time. almost there. Give it a moment, guys, then we can proceed to chapter 15. Oh, I died. That's good. It's actually quite fun soloing this section here with all these demons. It's actually not bad.
What is it, boy? Something's coming.
Something's coming. It's a car.
A truck? Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the Amicidia family.
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way. Welcome back, Your Majesty.
So there was this little kid from before. This is him
Yes,
10
sir.
years later.
That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir.
Yeah, his side quest is to get cactuars.
Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
See?
Yeah.
He's a big fan of
Sure
cactuars.
look different though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
So here's the thing. If you did
Guys must
not
be
do
pinching
his quest
themselves
like
right now.
right now,
Where are they
I didn't.
anyway?
Lestalem.
There's
more
only
often
5
than not, but
cactuars
they take
models.
a lot
There's
of trips
actually
to
3.
Hammerhead.
3 more.
For Miss Cindy. You know, back at
His
the garage.
quest you need to
She's
buy
a tough
2.
one, but when she needs a little extra muscle
For the
out on
third
road,
one, you
she
actually
gives
have to
him a call.
use go to the other city and use time travel back to
Speaking of
give it
which,
to him.
The guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Only there.
Close,
Everywhere else
but
has
you know,
been
he
abandoned.
was a kid, you know, he doesn't have the
Forcing the people to move out.
finances and whatnot to
People
go
still swing
get
by
them
the
all.
garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs.
So one of it,
These days it's less of a
the
service station and more of a Slayer
it is
station,
in
a
the
base
Stalin
for
market.
demon hunting.
The
garage
other
is
one,
still
I don't quite
one of the
remember.
places that is.
But the hidden one is the Alticia.
Sid. He's still alive and kicking.
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately. At least, not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just wouldn't be the same anywhere else.
That sounds like Sid, all right.
Miss Cindy said she didn't mind either way, so the garage will probably stay put for a while. And without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to.
Take a look at it, all the colorful balls.
With all the demons prowling around, more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead.
See,
He
that's
tries
the
to
thing
impress
which I'm
Miss
really
Cindy.
disappointed. Where's
She's already
Iris?
very
I want to
good
see her.
And Ignis.
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
Never got his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio and Prompto usually hunt on their own as well. It isn't often you see the three of them together nowadays. They still work as a team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
You've arrived, Your Majesty. Everyone will be so happy to see you. Don't worry, I won't be going anywhere. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
So technically in this world, right, only two places have is safety. Lestalem and Hammerhead. Yeah. That is true, which is why I think I'm most excited for Ignis's chapter, which will come out a lot later. The next one is going to be Prompto.
Hey.
Hey? That's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Noct! It's you! It's really you!
I hadn't realized. Well, well. You kept us waiting. Not like I wanted to. We've got catching up to do. Let's head inside.
Here's the thing. We do know that all these three guys, they will have their DLC chapters, and then at the end of the year it will be multiplayer. The multiplayer release, and for the way I look at it, right, this is a chance for them to test out the multiplayer combat system. So we do know that for Prompto, his chapter is going to be when he got abducted. The real question is Ignis's chapter, when will that happen? Flyers. The way I look at it, right, Ignis is going to be during the 10 years. That's the most probable and most exciting time. It's going to be right after he adjusted to his loss of vision. But personally, I want them to do it into two parts. One is during the battle in Althesia, how he lost his vision, because I think everyone wants to know how that happened. So, straight off right now, we can't go anywhere. Once we leave, right, we're going straight for the final quote-unquote dungeon. So we'll run around a bit just to see if there's anything. But yeah, I mean, the way I see it, especially from episode Gladio, right? It's like really peculiar. I mean, yes, he is supposed to have his own fighting style and whatnot, but they don't give you much to go on after that. That's the main thing that I have a problem with. So the only conclusion I can come up with is the fact that they are actually using this as an opportunity to give a different gameplay, number one, definitely. To show how each of them, right, they are all really how they fight differently. But also at the same time, they want to change up the controls for the multiplayer.
Hey.
So everyone doesn't play exactly like Noct.
See you later.
Noctis. Crap. Come on. Stop.
Hey.
I'm just looking if there's any missing weapons.
See you later.
Unfortunately, the regalia is no longer with us.
Come again.
Really depends. One thing they said that might happen is your multiplayer character is going to be the extra slot. But personally, if I would prefer, it would be during this 10 years. The multiplayer is just during this 10 years. You actually come together and you go out and hunt demons. And you can come to Hammerhead, Alticia and whatnot. But here's the kicker that I want them to do. You're actually a recruit by Aranea. Wait, I have to talk to some telco. Where is he? See, where's Cindy? Where's Iris? That's the most annoying thing I have around this part here. I believe he's supposed to be here. There he is. So you can talk to him.
I'm happy to tell you everything I know. We've even got some former Imperials.
Aranea?
So you do know her.
See?
Well, not surprised. The Marshal said she was feared far and wide back in the day. But now she's revered among the Lucian masses. Same with her men, Biggs and Wedge. Each of them leads their own small army.
That's great.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know. Oh, right. About the Empire.
Huh.
Gladio brought back word that both the Emperor and High Commander were dead. With those two gone, Niflheim pretty much fell apart.
Yeah, figured.
I'm more than happy to tell you the Chancellor's still around, though. In Insomnia. Nobody who saw him had any clue what he might have been up to. Their stories piqued Ignis's curiosity. I ended up helping Ignis look into the matter, digging through old records, even joining him on trips to the royal tombs.
Royally roped into it.
It's cool. I'm a bit of a history buff myself. But we did discover something pretty weird.
Well?
While we were poring over all those ancient texts, one name caught our eye. Ardens. Apparently he was hailed as a savior, healing all those who were ravaged by demons, only to end up branded a demon himself. A dubious charge, I'd say.
I mean, if they did that, if they go make it generic, right? I think a lot of people will be pissed off.
Happy to tell you everything
That's the
I
main
know.
thing.
Your Majesty, do you remember my grandfather?
Yeah.
There's something I wasn't able to tell you back then. Grandpa died because of me. It was my fault. An Imperial officer approached me in town, asked if I was from the Crown City, and that was just the beginning. What brings you here, young man? You didn't come here by yourself, did you? Oh, your grandfather's a butler at a manor. How very grand. Oh, he rubs shoulders with the royal family. You must be ever so proud. I answered him without thinking. A little after that, the man showed up at our hotel.
Talcott.
Think what you will of me, but please know that Grandpa didn't give you away.
Listen,
Yeah?
you're not a kid anymore. You should know by now what happened that day wasn't your fault. None of it. You know, it's hard to ask someone about their pain, but it's just as hard to share your own with someone else. I appreciate you opening up to me, and I swear I'll make things right. But believe me when I say nobody blames you. Not me, not your grandpa. Trust me, you have the king's word.
I suppose you're right. Your Majesty. Thank you.
That's actually very good. You know, that whole thing. A lot of people miss that that dialogue, but if you actually knows the psychology and whatnot, it's actually very, very good.
We've got a lot of survivors pouring in from Accordo, too. What with all the demon attacks there as of late? Not like it's much better here. Lestalem's practically overflowing with refugees from Insomnia. The Empire's recovery assistance fell by the wayside, and demons overran the city. Thankfully, Iris and the Marshal managed to evacuate the civilians. Now there's no one left, except the demons. I spent my childhood in the Crown City. It's sad knowing it's gone, you know?
Not for long. I became the king to reclaim our home, and now I'm back, as promised.
All these years and you remembered.
You bet.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything.
I'm not going to ask about the demons because that's pretty standard.
Safe travels, Your Majesty.
Okay. Time for the final act.
Well, fellas, we're homeward bound at last. Time to suit up.
They are soldiers under Aranea.
Yeah. Just hope they still fit.
So they have a lot of talented skills, and apparently they are Russian in this game. Sure, no problem. You have a good day, okay? If I don't see you. So there is a way to actually make this section here a cakewalk, and is to make sure you prepare the ingredients for this item. You can get this is unlocked via level 10 cooking from Ignis. So you need to do a lot of camping, cook a lot of food. But once you have this and you max out your food upgrades from your talent tree, it will last about 3 in-game days, and you can actually since this is 100% crit on all your attacks for all your guys, it's very easy, very fast. The other way is, if let's just say if you are really lazy and you know the way, is to get let's see. Okay, this one, something like this. There are lesser items which is less expensive than this. So crispy cheese pizza, it gives you endurance. Basically, you just run all the way there. You ignore all the battles, except maybe one, before you go to through the boss section. But as per usual for this run, I will be eating jelly-filled donuts. Nothing beats jelly-filled donuts. Don't have that recipe, bro. But technically, rotis are actually a lot easier to make than a lot of people think, because it's a non-rising bread. So it's a lot easier to make than normal bread. So have you ever tried rotis with condensed milk? Because that's one thing that we Malaysian kids actually do.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, at long last.
What we've been waiting for.
Sure is.
So I'll be
Next
doing a
stop,
little something
the
as a
Citadel.
detour here because I
Yeah.
want to see whether I'm lucky enough to get the rare spawn. Alright, time for the emo lantern to get to work. So this section here,
Yeah.
You got it.
With pleasure.
this battle here, right, it will respawn. The thing is, it will, one of two spawns. Normally it will just spawn more eternal soldiers and that's it.
Haven't fought together like this in ages.
Really takes
Yeah.
you back, doesn't it?
Or the other one is, you know, they put, we put sugar instead if there's no curry. So there is a chance for a rare spawn called a pyromancer or something like that. When you defeat it, you get rare daggers, which is not the best daggers in the game, but it is okay. I need you to get the kite shield as well. Can't cheat. Oh, I can. It's not the best daggers in the game, but it is from the movie. I'm not going to fight that. That's just, I'm just lazy to fight that one. Instead,
Demons on the prowl.
I'll fight the Nagas. So there's a few Nagas here. Toad! I got Toad! Oof. Okay, that I didn't expect. A frog cannot use items. Okay, before that...
Did he just turn into a frog?
Hey, don't let your... My God, now. You got it.
Sorry. Ignis. Now's our chance.
Oh, there we go.
Time to say goodbye.
This is actually very cheap.
Not done toiling away from you yet.
Oh, I got stoned.
Now's our chance.
Don't worry, I got this.
First time I went around this section, you know, I just didn't bother healing anyone, resurrecting anyone.
Get ready for pain.
But then again, I was using sword, you know, so that was like a lot easier.
Knocked. Get ready to finish it.
Two down.
Here we go. Over here. Yep.
Thanks.
Here comes the pain. Frog. Wait, can I defrog myself? Yeah, I can. You know what? I'm gonna just revive them. It's not that big a deal. Side quarters can't do much, to be honest, and I'm trying so hard like not to I'm trying to keep to this challenge and just not use my abilities, which is gonna be super easy if I do it. Okay, Cyclone. Cyclone is a lot better.
Ready for pain. Yeah. Knocked. Get ready to finish it. We're done here.
Are you kidding me? Ignis, I'll give you a potion. Oh, I can't.
Here we go! Over here!
As per usual, I do have like the bigger abilities, but I just don't want to.
Thanks.
Keeping an eye on my mana. MP, mana, whatever you like.
Here we go! Over here!
I missed. Come on.
Thanks.
Here we go! Over here! No.
I didn't hit anything.
Thanks.
Damn. Elixir for you. Potion. No. Elixir for you.
Okay.
Now's our chance.
Come on. Oh, God.
Did he just turn into a frog?
Can't. I'm a frog. I can take anything. Oh wait, I can. Now I can. Just need to get rid of one to make it a lot easier. No! I actually have the ribbon and whatnot, I just refuse to put it on. Potion for Prompto.
Got it.
Elixir for... nope.
Pronto, I'm ready.
Let's end this. Bigness. All we've got. This is your come get some.
No, that's actually Prompto. He dual wield for a while. Okay, screw it, Prompto, you stay dead, I don't care.
Bigness.
One false move and we're done for. We can turn.
Okay, now that you know one of it is down, this is gonna be a lot easier.
Don't worry, I got this.
Main thing is this, not the fact that there's two of them, it's the way they push each other around.
Everything we have.
Time to say goodbye.
Okay, I'm just going to bring back Prompto one more time because I still want him to get the XP.
Now's our chance.
Laser beam!
Don't worry, I got this.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Guess we've still got a little fight
What
left
the
in us.
heck was that
You
laugh?
say that like we've already peaked.
Yeah, We haven't even reached our prime.
So this is a shortcut. On
Yes,
the
you're
other
right.
lane there is a samurai, which I don't care. I say that, but I'm still going towards it. I don't mind Gladio dying because he is really OP. So he doesn't really need the levels.
Glad that's over.
Indeed. No time to waste.
But Prompto is that fragile, that's why. Mega Elixir. I think I'll just skip the next one because it's the spiders. It's just one.
Let's take it down to the earth.
Cool. Yeah.
We're done here.
Move it or lose it.
Talk about spamming your special moves, man. Wait. No.
Guess we've still got a little fight left in us.
You say that like we've already peaked.
So this is where we rest, or if you want to go
Yes,
back.
you're right.
No. This is correct. This is the right way.
It's worn down.
So this section
Still
here,
the
you
same.
will need
Just
to
like I remember.
Always came in handy.
kill the first timer
Used to be
to
filled
open it.
with people. Let's see that it is again.
We got a good thing going here. Time to say goodbye.
Once this is over, one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm the emo lantern. Who do you think you are, man?
Move it or lose it. Let's snap some shots while I've got the chance.
Follow me.
What kingly confidence you've acquired.
And it only took you 10 years.
So it's just a straight underground, but you need to be able to hit this button, which is outside combat.
Only a little bit further from here. I think my heart might be slowing my legs down.
Fight through it. Can't make it without you.
Ah, yes, sir, Your Majesty.
So there is a dragon here. It's only for the first time. It's only once. I don't know. I don't remember what it's supposed to drop. Neither, but at this moment, it's not that appealing, to be honest. Oh wait, I do have to kill it. It's a beast. Ah, this is the behemoth, a very low level one.
Now's our chance.
Behemoth king. Oh crap, my HP.
It's everything we have.
Teleport power punch. Man, check the HP damage for my own crossbow, man. Guys, a little help. It's almost dead. And let's go for one final barrage. There it is. Okay, I can wait for a while or can give them an item. Let's see, not 1 minute.
Guess we've still got some fight left in us.
You say that like we've already peaked.
Yeah, we haven't even reached our prime.
Guess you're right.
AJ, you there? I hope you don't miss this next fight.
Ifrit, the Infernian. He doesn't share the Glacian's fondness for mankind. But you can expect a warm welcome. I shall await you above.
Stay cool. He's gonna bring the heat.
So the very first scene of the game is actually this section.
Stay down. We'll keep him busy.
Locked over here. Quickly, before he strikes again.
Here it comes. I got your back.
Here you go. Let's go.
It's all right.
Getting by.
Oh, that's hot.
You don't seem as happy as before.
Maybe I'm just better at hiding it?
Shot to the heart. Not gonna use the summon. AJ's gonna miss the only Bakhmut summon. Yeah, that's the only time you summon him.
So even that wasn't enough?
It's time for the worst.
So
Out of the frying pan? Dot, dot, dot.
We need to put this thing out!
I'm going to drain his ass off. I don't care.
We'll turn the tables yet.
This will take a while, but I am I am committed to burning his ass, draining his ass.
How about we show them the power of teamwork?
Want some?
Ready?
Oh, you know what? I want to try something. Just for looks. So that's actually a very easy way to do this. Ignis has the ability to freeze him a bit. Yeah! Just needed to do that. So you've noticed. You coming up again? Come on, I want to do that one more time, man. Help me out. Damn, wrong button. Okay, I need my stamina up a bit, that's all. In the meantime, drainage.
Not? Never mind.
If you say so.
Feels like I'm just hitting air, and the flames grow hotter. What can we do to kill it?
Stay back so it doesn't kill us!
Getting by.
I missed the window. Oh, there it is. Shit, I'm running out of stamina. One more time, man. Come on. What was the button again?
Going for it! Got it!
Dodge, roll, sprint, dodge, roll, walk. Nope. On. I know I'm getting my ass pulled because I'm actually trying to locate something.
Certainly, didn't expect this much trouble. Just give up now.
Okay, wait, one moment. Let me just bring the guy back up first. Phoenix down, control. What's the control for my black hole again? Lock on.
Ignis is in trouble!
Tactical. Okay, I think this is taking a little too long. Don't worry about it, I suppose. Oh, here we go. Okay. Good. Oh, they did change the fight a bit, to be honest.
Pretty good shot in the dark.
Glad to see my practice is finally paying off.
Keep it up.
Yeah! Now's our chance. It's never stop.
Burning super hot now!
Going out to the blaze.
Fight fire with fire.
Everything we have.
Almost there. Oh wait, it's not doing much even though. Oh, by the way, I noticed for this, right, fight, they improved it a bit. And yeah, just in time.
That's all we've got.
There's actually an aerial counter this time. Just in time, seriously.
What did she say?
Told me to bring back the light.
That's our next stop.
On we go.
There's a little section here. They make you think that this is actually a dungeon, but it's actually not.
The Citadel.
The throne is just
But it does
ahead.
make sense, being this is a like
It's all
a
lit up.
journey story.
Guess he's expecting company.
He wants this as bad as we do.
Think the elevator's working?
Sure looks like it.
He is really
It'll be funny if they actually give you the option, like in Final Fantasy 7. Do you want to climb the
Save our legs to
stairs or do you
walk
want to take the elevator? So in order to get the Pyromancer to appear, you need to first defeat Ifrit, and you got to come upstairs first through the elevator.
The throne room waits outside,
Yeah. And so does Arden.
acting like he owns the place.
It's time to take it all back.
It ends here. Tonight.
I'm thinking it's this cutscene that triggers the chance to spawn. So what I'm going to do is, okay, go out and back in. Yeah, I mean, it would be nice, you know, if like, if, I don't know, Prompto said, we could take the stairs, or something like that. Oh, Gladio should say that, and Prompto should whine about it. So you gotta go up, then come down. Okay. And run all the way back to the start to see whether the guy is there. Don't have to fight these guys.
Safety first, everybody.
So I'm just gonna go see whether the guy spawned. So there are a few monsters here and there, the two snakes, the samurai, group of blobs, the spider, the... I don't know what that thing is, that cyborg looking demon. And lastly, it's the pack of soldiers, which is at the beginning. Of course, we do still have to run through here, which is basically demons, goblins. But once you're here, you can just use this sideways to just bypass all of them. Because they'll just all spawn in the middle.
Well, here we are.
You can kill this guy so I
Used
see
to
if I
frequent a
can
joint
not
around here, but those days are
in
over.
Boston.
So there was fighting in the streets.
And if we'd been at the signing, we'd not be here now.
It's because my father sent us away, and we can come home.
Now the moment of truth.
Let's do this.
So these are soldiers, you know, what you want to do is if there are soldiers here, you clear them up. So there is a rare spawn over here. It's a pyromancer. It's basically the leech, but using fire instead. He will spawn in this section here. So if he's not here, right, you just get rid of this group, go run around, and come back from time to time to see whether it spawns. It will drop an item, a dagger. You will not get it via item drop. It is actually on the spot where you defeat him on the floor. Ukri's dagger or something like that. The name. It's not the strongest dagger in the game, but it holds sentimental value to anyone who's seen the movie.
You sense right. Nice, Iggy.
No time for compliments.
Yeah, I got work to do.
So he's the rare spawn, and it's the only rare spawn of this area. And the main thing is you have to defeat Ifrit, go up the elevator, then come back down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, have you seen the poster for it? The poster is a guy holding a pair of daggers. That's the dagger you actually get from him. It's actually the second most powerful dagger in the game. I, for one, haven't got it to spawn, so tough luck. So if this is your first time here, there is one more thing that I should just show, because I didn't. Over here is the bed. Well, rest room. Not really. I'm an analyst per se, so I like to find out about these things just to make it easier. Though most of the time I don't bother using it.
Sleeping in all morning.
So one main thing is you have to understand one thing. Your buffs what you get from your camp, you will never be able to renew it. So because if I hit stay, I can call on Umbra, finish up any side quest you want to do and whatnot, you know. And actually go back to the past in order to do your monster battle, or for that matter, stock up on your potions and whatever. So this is quite crucial, you know, especially for first timers, or you burn up too many items. But yeah, since I mentioned that I should show not skills, ascension. So under exploration, so in this line, extend the boost you eat. When it's max, right, it will last up to 3 in-game days. So it's highly advisable for you to get that before you do the adamantoise. What you want to do is actually grab this one, drop, doesn't matter you're in battle or not, and just run in. Just to skip that. The thing is, with this game, there's no real benefit aside from XP and also, you know, just getting some items from Gladio. There's actually two. One only gives 100% crit, and the one at level 10 also gives you a boost. So that one, of course, is much more important, but you do need an item called Platinum Fish Trout. That one, you can only get it via fishing. So that is the most, I would say, in a sense, annoying item to get. But it's very well worth it if you want to do like the adamantoise mainly, because it's tediously long, his HP. First time I did him, it was like
Remember how
2+
nervous we
hours
were in front of King Regis the day we left?
That was the last time we were in here.
Yeah, they even let me in that day.
Feels like forever ago.
Everything in here untouched.
I always hated this room as a kid.
Yeah? Why's that?
Coming here always made my dad all serious and sad.
It no doubt reminded him of the fate his son would come to bear.
So the one easy thing you can do for the, if you want to get your cooking up fast,
Well,
right?
shall
Run
we?
from campsite to campsite,
Yeah, but...
and make sure you have
Hold
the
on a
mystery meat can and the
Pronto.
sushi,
Can
and
I
just
see your photos?
keep on making that from campsite to campsite.
Yeah.
I just need one. To take with me.
Oh. Yeah. I get it. You can take whichever you like.
Why is English looking? He can't see.
Think of all the places we've been. All the shops along the way.
Always something new around every corner.
Iris, why are you blocking?
A shot of us in combat might be cool.
I wish I had a photo of everywhere we went. But this'll do.
The camera can only hold so many pictures. Really brings back memories, doesn't it?
So these are all the most of them are photo ops, and I did keep quite a number of the car designs.
You thinking back to when we took that?
This was the other picture I considered for my template for my picture. The other one is of course this one. This is the Adamantoise.
What?
No, that's a giant
Something
frog.
catch your eye there, bud?
But Gentiana is sitting right there. That's a nice shield. So this is from the first hunt, the first time hunt. So you can see so many dead cactuars. Yep, they were really low level at the end of the day. So this is my the first one I did. So it's not bad. Hot rod. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. For a moment I thought Noctis is Gentiana. The wild beast. Another chocobo
Really brings
green
back
theme.
memories.
I like this one because you can see the carbuncle I put in front. The hot rod. This one I just like it because of the eyes. Ebony. Aranea. Here is. Yeah, I did this intentionally for fun. Oh, I don't get to choose my pictures? Damn. I had a picture I wanted to select. So I'm just going to select this one because it's the perfect, actually this is the perfect picture.
I can't beat that. A shot of all four of us
Look at
together.
that. Talking right at the bottom.
We had each other.
Then it's settled. That's the one? No backsies?
Actually, yeah, that was the point. Then when after the picture was taken, it reminded me of that picture of the spaceman photo, where it's like this was before the Americans got had the technology to go to space, and there's a picture of a girl in a hillside and a spaceman behind. It's in one of those unexplained pictures.
I'm afraid you're out of luck. The throne brings you here. It seats only one.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
Oh, Noct. How I have waited for this. Longer than you could ever know. Tonight, the dreams of the blood royal come to an end.
Spite's all that's kept him going.
Talk about a grudge.
Arden sits the throne.
Not for long. This is my ascension. What did you do?
They have no place in this. The Battle of Kings. Come, Noctis.
I have to say one thing here. It's going to be very cheesy. He should have added one more line just before walking off. One shall stand and one shall fall. He should have added that line. So that's Luna Freya. That is, wait, let me just check. That's Luna Freya. That is Regis, I think. That's Monica, if not mistaken, and that is Core. So let's have a closer look. So if you actually pay attention to the story, right, after the events of Alticia, Luna's Freya's bodies was never recovered because it was brought here. Well, not brought here, but Arden took her.
It ends now.
Well, the thing is not, well, I mean, a lot of people think that they can actually, like, you know, like me, they want to like go get a shot. They come up here and activates the event. Unlike me, what I'm going to do is this. There. Slipping on the job. This will be a rough fight, but not really because I have too many items.
The once helpless and hapless prince. Is he now ready to claim his crown? Don't let us down.
Oh, by the way, if for you viewers in the future and for everyone in the comment section, I'm pausing here just for a moment. But if you take a look at Noctis's outfit, it's just a suit. This is actually from the Final Fantasy 13 Versus trailers and whatnot. But here's the thing: you can only get this as a pre-order DLC. Damn, what's the wrong time? Which for me is it's kind of disappointing because I really like the suit.
Until only one remains. So you are the chosen king, but you are a second choice at best.
The shield, it's a little too ridiculous in this game. So let me show you something. Okay, this is the Kaishu which I'm using. I can't change it because it's what, right? Okay. It's the first shield in the game. I'm using the first shield in the game.
Piss off!
Just have to get out of that zone. He'll follow.
How long must I wait?
I'm gonna smack you with my shield. Unfortunately, he doesn't give me time to use the sniper, you know. The other thing you can do is to use the ring.
Do you like what I've done with the world? I twisted it all just for you.
Make sure you have yourself locked onto him and you time your squares, because at the end of the day, you do drain your mana if you hold on to it.
Is that really the best you'll do? Perhaps it's time you threw yourself on my mercy.
Just to show that off, you know.
A king in name alone. I'm truly disappointed. Can't you do any better than that? 10 years and nothing to show for it.
So there is a trick in Final Fantasy which you can do, which is basically let go of the targeting and re-aim as soon as you're out, because you just go behind them, and that goes for an easy back attack. Now for this one, I will be using this summon. Oh wait, not summon. It's time to go animate.
Don't worry. It's far from over.
Well, let's have it then. You and your crystal. Against all I have become.
Power of light!
Ah, a king at last!
So I want to... If I beat him too fast, you know, then we won't get to see all this, you know, scenery, quote unquote. But I do need to do some damage to him. I would love to see this battle in like how you say this, VR mode or something. It's gonna be so disorienting. I've never been past this section, so I'm just gonna hold off a bit and see where does the arena fly to. At the end of the day, it's still a 2D plane. Yeah, it's very nice, but if you take a look at it, right, with maxed out food camp, right, I still have my buff. Oh, so this is at the end of it, you know, just on top of it. Time to nuke him, Star Fox style. So it's not that hard. If you stay away from him, it's the easiest. If you go near to him, he will retaliate. Just hold the button down for that matter. Take a look at that. Fireworks in the sky!
gods of yore are on hand, calling you forth to oblivion.
Unfortunately, this is the only weapon I can use.
Yet when your father died, you were off playing with your friends. When your beloved died, you lay watching, powerless to stop it. You think 10 years is a long time? It is nothing to me. I have lived in darkness for ages.
You can't roll or dodge in this section, so you have to be savvy, but this is actually a storyline battle, like the final Sephiroth section. So it's nothing too much. Even if it is, right? Potion. Yeah? Now you saw there's I use a lot of weapons. That's actually based on how many royal arms you've collected. So let's just say if you didn't get the Shield of the Just and the Scepter of the Pious, it will not appear because it's not in your inventory. But since I have everything, that I have to do that many times for each weapon. Those are the royal arms.
Now it is over, Majesty. What will you do? Banish the demons
pretty much.
and bring peace? Erase me from history once more.
This time, you can rest in peace. Close your eyes. Forevermore.
I will await you in the beyond.
Yeah, you can actually get all of them very early on because there is a few which is storyline related. The thing is, some of the one on the sides, they will, or the side quest will bring you there. Actually, there is quite a bit in this game. The thing is, the map is smaller than other Final Fantasies, the world map. But
so this is farewell.
Even though it's small, it doesn't mean it's lacking in content because it's jam-packed with content. It's very condensed. If you look at other Final Fantasy maps, they are so far and few in between, and just a sprinkle of towns and dungeons, which is the total opposite of this game, Final Fantasy 15's map.
Prompto. Gladio. Bigness. I leave it to you. Walk tall. My friends.
Godspeed. And take care.
Also, do keep in mind, once you get Umbra is when you can, in Althesia, you can actually go back between continents. It's considered time travel, but it's quite irrelevant to as what you want to do, because you need to do that in order to hand in certain quests and also continue other things. Like for example, give Telsa the kid the special edition Cactua. Also, there is also monster hunts in Althesia, but they are all at night.
I'm home. I walk tall. Though it took me a while, I'm ready now.
I actually love this section. This cutscene, I really love it a lot.
Luna. Guys. Dad. The time we had together, I cherish. Kings of Lucis. Come to me!
So for each royal arms from tombs, you know, they each have their own weapon. And Noctis actually doesn't have his own weapon. The sword that which he just pulled out is actually the father's.
Trust in me.
Apologies for my sniffling. It's my sinus. That's the same spot where Luna tried to heal him. Finish it! Oh, okay. Okay, unfortunately this is blocked by the PlayStation, so I'm going to skip this part. I do urge you, if you really want to find out, you know, there are a lot of other sites to show you what it is. So I just skip that, because if not, there is this one very important scene.
4 of us around a campfire.
This is actually like, remember before you go in the Clown City, you get to have a meal. This is it. This is the camp.
So yeah.
Out with it.
I just... Damn it. What the hell is this so hard? So I've made my peace. Still.
Actually, he reminds me of Stephen Chow, Hong
Knowing
Kong
this is it.
actor. First time I see it is like my first time seeing Noctis as an adult. 10 years later, this guy. First thing I thought was, why is Stephen Chow in this game? I didn't know Stephen Chow had a hand in this game.
More than I can take.
Look up Shaolin Soccer. It's one of his more better films. I'd say he directed and acted in it. Shaolin Soccer.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, there is an English dub version as well.
You spit it out.
It is a few years old though.
It's good to hear.
Yeah, so the main character in Shaolin Soccer is Stephen Chow. But I actually prefer his earlier works. But then again, it's mainly because I grew up with them.
Well, what can I say? You guys are the best.
So there is actually one last thing left, so I'm just going to let this play. I'm not sure if that's going to get blocked or not though. There's actually one last thing, so it is kind of feels like it has to continue and on and on. Though, even though this is the end of the game, right, for the story, I will do at least one more stream for Final Fantasy 15. I'm not too sure when. I will go through the episode, chapter 13-2. Oh, I can skip this? Okay, let's skip this. It's a little too loud for me. So, I will do chapter 13-2. and I will do some, I'll get the Regalia Type F, which is the flying car, and I'll play around with some designs. If you want to come in and take a look at what I'm doing, it's, by all means, it'll be on my channel anyways. You know, just to give some players some ideas of how they can make their Regalia look nicer. And if there's anything you want me to cover, you're not too sure, you know, you can put it in the chat or in the future in the comment section. I will get to it if I have sufficient information on it, of course. So certain things, you know, that I wouldn't be able to explain as well, but if there's a trick that I've learned about it and whatnot, I will make a video on it, no matter how short or how long it is. And that's Umbra.
You did well to deliver the ring to Noctis. Wayward, though my son may indeed be, he has made me proud.
I will say this section here, the music especially, reminds me of Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX's ending in particular. So you start out with this logo, and as your reward for finishing it, you get Noctis on included. Well, there are a few things in post content, I would say. One thing is Adamantoise. That's debatable. I mean, they are both technically not among the living. So I will just, yes, I will see. After. Okay, view share. Get back. Save, yes. So what happens is you get to save your game, of course. I'm just going to save over this because that's my very first playthrough. So I don't think I need that. There's too much farming to be done from that save file. I'll just load back in to show you what happens in post game. So yeah, they give you straight Um, yeah, I mean, he looks younger, right? And everything is not in rubbles. So one of the main thing is, you know, it bring you back here. You just load back the save file, which was before, which I'll do right now. So it will just bring you to the save point. Keep in mind, I did not save prior to at all, except for the end of the game. It will bring you to that rest location in Crown City, meaning you have to defeat Ifrit and go up the elevator and come back down if you want to find the Pyromancer. But what I want to show you guys is actually not that. Let's let it load a bit so I can call Umbra. Loading screen. So you just come back here. So I'll open this. So first thing I want to do is actually go to Altisha, and I want to bank in my XP finally. There it is. There is also one thing I want to do to end the stream. Something very particular. But I want to come here to bank in my XP first. Okay, so before anything else, let's take away my next experience band. Let's remove that. Now I can actually get my levels up. There's actually two guys here, so you are supposed to go the one on the inside, but before that, let me check for items. Nope. So let's take a look. Keep hitting the wrong button. I have 1.6, almost 1.7 million XP, and we're gonna triple that.
Greetings. Will you be staying with us?
30k. Yeah, unfortunately it's not the older Noctis.
Thanks, baby.
Whew, get ready. I don't think I'll hit 99 though, which isn't a problem. Spelling it up there. Oh wait, I went over. Okay, that's surprising. I didn't think I'll hit 99. Wow, that's a lot of XP there. So there's no pictures.
Good morning.
Hey.
So yeah, you know what, before anything I do want to check something out. I don't remember very well, so I will check it since I'm here.
So, care to take a cruise?
Okay, the thing is with this, right? This is actually the location to be around Margot Restaurant, which you need a boat. Which you need to use a boat to get there. But the thing is, I'm not skipping because although yes, it's very long and annoying. You can actually make the boat stop to buy things off other boats. So if you skip, right, you can miss them. It's over 99. Yeah, I said it in the past, you know, that I don't really grinding for the levels in this game is really nothing, and I still mean it. Because the game doesn't have a hard mode or anything. That's the main problem. Yeah, it's just a little long, I know. But I think this was made intentionally so you can actually like check the scenery. One thing you'll notice is they automatically have their Crown's Guard uniform from your save.
Hey there. Have a good look.
So it's nothing much here. But you need the iron recipe here.
See you later.
So next I will go to Margot. Let's see, yep. There is actually, I'm not too sure whether they patch it, but previously, just again they patch it, right? You can actually glitch off this section here and go for a swim.
Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure.
Now, main thing to check. You.
Welcome. You won't find fresher fish anywhere else.
Type grouper fillet. You can actually buy it here as well. The mystery platinum trout. So if you look at the picture on the right, they'll tell you what is needed for what recipe. So question mark is unknown. So you need at least 2 of the ingredients in order to actually for Ignis to know the recipe. Except when you buy from the car. So I'm going to buy one of this.
Pleasure.
And exit
Come
out
again.
to see whether he learns anything new. Nope.
Try to catch it
You can
today.
catch the fish yourself, of course. This roll is not worth it, but I will buy one.
Pleasure. Appreciate it. Welcome, boys.
And what is this?
Pleasure. Come again.
Trying to catch of the day. Pleasure. Appreciate it. Welcome, boys.
Anything else? This one will do. It's not in just to see any recipes. Of course, the other recipes you do need to eat it at restaurants.
Have a good look.
No
Come back
problem.
anytime.
That's it. Of course, he has a few recipes himself.
Welcome, lads. Well then, how may I be of service? You're always welcome here.
Splendid. Where are we off to?
And now we'll go back. What station? And no, here. It's closer.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Greetings.
Call Umbra. Lucis. So there are actually 4 bases, forts, which you can, which you have to do 2 from the story missions. 1 is unused, and 1 more you can actually, you actually have to activate it. You can get it before post game, but the way to activate it, you know, to get it to be infiltratable, it is a little annoying. As for it's always the same. The first 2 and in the story they already give you the hint, which is you need to see the giant flying ship. So I'm going to try to activate that because I don't think I have it activated. You need to actually destroy the base in order to get all the parts for the Regalia Type F, the flying version. So where am I? Hammerhead, huh? I've yet to upgrade anything in this playthrough. This potion still here? Oh, Phoenix down. Hey, wait, where's my car? Wait, seriously, where's my car? It says it's here. Oh, wait. No. Talk to her.
What can I do you for? What'll it be?
Just
Be
gonna
seeing ya.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. So yes, I'm gonna auto it. It's here. So the one with here, this is also another one, but it's unused at the moment. So this is the one which you need to activate. So what you want to do is just come here, map point.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Go. I'm not sure whether there's a daytime requirement. There it is.
Hey, check that out.
The Empire is everywhere now.
Take a closer look.
It should be a nice change of pace.
Let me just check something, okay? Nope. Items. Check. So apparently I think they take it away from you. So you know what, I have the warp wing, unstable stabilizer, so I'll be, you know what, let's go do this.
Say your prayers.
I believe it's here. Yeah, there we go.
Magitech engine. It's close.
Oh, wait, my gear. You know, I'm just gonna do this really fast, just so I can get it done. Do be careful of your royal arms, but having some of them in the equip per se does help. They do give certain stats, so like shield of the chest, and the last one I just want the ring. Not going to equip the other guys with anything because it's not really needed.
This should be fun. What's the plan?
You can do this before going to Altisha.
Again, stealth is our friend. We enter the base undetected and cripple it one target at a time. Are you ready? We enter under the cover of darkness and withdraw by first light.
So we just need one. Destroying the base will actually give you another item, which is for the flying car. But you only can use that in post game. The other reason why you want to actually come in here is because of the machine weapons.
There are generators that fortify Magitech troopers. Take them out, and the enemy won't be nearly as fearsome. Let's go.
So I'm just going to rush through this. Use the sword.
So they're sleeping?
Take care to avoid detection. If a trooper is alerted to our...
Who came up with this plan anyway?
I've never made a mistake on myself. I'll take it.
Here we are.
Come on, let's try this. Holy crap. Too much damage on myself. I'm a very cheap guy, so I don't really mind doing this multiple times because I can get the flash enhancers and stuff like that.
Say your prayers. Another one bites the dust.
Heads up, Noct. More incoming.
Didn't expect to meet again so soon, Highness.
You were foolish to come.
I'm waiting for you.
Now, or we will make you wish you had.
Who the hell are these jerks?
Loki and Calico, commanders of the Imperial Army.
Mouse, this is our chance to set the score.
Yeah, get into this.
If you're having trouble with assassins, which is you know, kind of normal, use guns. They are prone to guns. So what I want to do is do square deal. I'll upgrade your first matter, and I want to use impulse. Upgrade you too. Let's see what no, I'm not going to use you any of your stuff. Don't try not to walk strike assassins because they will counter attack.
Here goes nothing! Gladio!
Any last words?
You led us all on a merry chase, but your running days are over. Have at them. Take the prince alive.
I'm waiting.
Just keep coming.
There it is.
We'll keep mowing them down. If they don't mow us down.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Want some?
Overheated. There's actually two of them. One down. Aim for the item on his leg, and when you break an item on it, it will kind of go down. So sometimes you want to see the other leg's weapon part, so like when you get up, there.
Stay sharp. It isn't over yet.
When will it end?
Want it to end? Fight more, whine less.
Well, come on. Well, so you have to be careful, you know, because they do come up and hit you. Super cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna exit this because it's actually quite slow. You just have to remember where that cannon is once you get off.
You must be getting tired by now. Here,
Let me put you to sleep. You humiliated me before. This time the pleasure will be mine.
This is where it starts to get painful.
Say your prayers.
But this is a lower level than the max, so you know, you don't have to worry too much. I'm using your guns against you, that's how. There it is, the Magic Tech 4, and we're done here. So of course there is something, other things to collect.
Our business here is concluded. Let us
go. Yeah, well, you know, main thing is for you to get your bearings. I went a little too fast.
Scrap. Hold up. Pretty sure if we combine this with the other pieces, they form some kind of part.
Let's not speculate. Let's ask an expert.
I would say that if you want to do that, make sure you clear around the foot soldiers. Clear them out first. Don't bother with the turret, because if they gang out on you, you know, you can just walk away and everything. But do use I would say use the time to maybe practice with the gun, because it does overheat. So map point. So post game, I have not been here yet. Oh no.
Everything in order?
Yep.
So unfortunately we will have to like endure the driving for a bit, because I did not come here yet. This is actually the Hunter's HQ. In the Hunter's HQ is actually where you need to go in post game. You get a key to get to the underground. In your previous dungeons, there is a locked door behind the end of the dungeon. You need this key to open them all. In those dungeons, there are no maps, and there is no radar. And you have to be careful, because you know it is considered quite difficult. But you do get a lot of exclusive items. For example, the megaphone is in one of the dungeons. There are, I think, 8 of them, and it gives around, if I'm not mistaken, it's 8% HP regeneration to your whole party, and it can only be equipped on Gladio. The Thief's Way 2, which also further reduces your warp strike consumption, MP consumption. There is an item for Ignis, which is very important, which I didn't get yet, which when equipped, he will use an elixir on Noctis when Noctis is low. So that's particularly very useful. And for Prompto, he has an item to give him a higher crit rate. check the shops. I lost one the other day. So keep in mind that any ingredients you buy from here the first time, right, you will not get the recipe. You need to buy it from a proper vendor. Even though this item here is what you want to get when you do your leveling for your cooking, just travel from one campsite to another and just keep on making the mystery meat sushi. If I'm not mistaken, it's here instead. Bear with me. So with each new patch, you know, they kind of add and change a few things here and there. Sometimes it's worthwhile to drive everywhere and look around to see what changes. And some of these changes, to be honest, a lot of people don't talk about it because it's not mentioned in the patch notes. For instance, before the carnival event, there was only one orange tree in the whole map. Now there's two. There's a bit further. Here we are.
Rain.
Okay, we're gonna just manual drive for a bit. Just a few feet,
Time to go.
meters. There we go.
Not much to look at.
At least we can buy weapons here.
This is the lady you want to talk to.
Is there something you need? Ah, here to report a hunt, are ya?
If I'm not mistaken, the condition is you clear out all the base dungeons first, which I haven't. But yeah, this is actually the person you need that will give you the key. And now we will go map point. No, not map point. Parking location, Hammerhead. Go quick travel there. now that you've destroyed all 3 of the garrisons, you have all 3 parts which is needed for the Regalia Type F.
Hey, who's up for a bite?
And we talk to Cindy.
Well, ain't you a sight for sore eyes? What's that you got there?
Kinda hoping you could tell me.
Bet your britches I can. Y'all must have traveled around the world and back again if you managed to get your hands on one of those. Okay, give me a little alone time with the old girl. Once I install this baby in her, y'all ain't gonna recognize her. Off you go now. I reckon you'll be seeing the world from a brand new point of view.
Okay, with that I will make one save. Let's use this one. That's fine. Okay. Manual.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
Now one thing a lot of people just stick with the Regalia Type F after the game is because it has infinite fuel to begin. So people don't just annoyed at the fact that they have to pay and refuel it, so most people don't.
Whoa! This is awesome.
Taking the high road.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
And then here you have the flying vehicle. I don't really like it, but you know, it's interesting. And with that, you know, I will end the stream right about here. I thank you all for joining in. Especially you, Gaming Mike and Cyrif AJ. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. And I have one last thing to do here. No, it didn't let me crash. I will crash this Regalia. Okay, one moment. Damn auto drive. Did they patch this thing so you can't crash it as easy? Damn it. Come on. Map. I need the map. Where can I go to crash this thing? I wonder, can I crash there? Oh, I know. This is perfect. There we go. Goodbye, everyone.